It's nice. It's really fucking nice. You know what's nice? Meeting the love of your life in that process. And it's not my husband. It's the surgeon that saved my daughter's life. Fuck you. Fuck you. First of all, do you have a kid? Yeah? What if somebody saved that kid's life? Would your pussy not completely soak your socks? Soak. I could drown a toddler because this man turned me on so much after that. I don't give a fuck. I love my husband. I will never leave my husband, but that is my one get out of jail free card. And look, it gets weird because people think I'm crazy when I say this, and then I have to explain to them, oh no, it gets weirder. I have his cell phone number and we text. And I have girlfriends who have kids and they look at me like I'm fucking crazy. It's like a doctor gave you their personal number. And I go, hell yeah. I was like, do you know how hard it is to fight the urge to send this man a fucking nude every day? You know, fresh out of the shower, titties, something, you know? Just a whoops, wrong number, sorry, have a good day, you know?
Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Offbeat and Unfiltered. I'm your boy, Louis D. And today we have another funny-ass episode. We have a special guest, local comedian in the house. We have Brianna Carvajal.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? My name is Brianna Carvajal. Hopefully you guys have seen or heard about me soon enough. Been doing open mics around town. We have a brand new one downtown. It's going to be at the first round, and I'm trying to call it Brianna Does the First Round. I know it's kind of silly, but it does go with the brand.
That sounds pretty dope. I like that name. Brianna Does the First Round. That's pretty dope.
I hope people don't think I'm actually paying for drinks. That's all I'm hoping for.
We actually went there.
Really? I love that bar.
And I went there and yeah.
I love that bar. It's so nice. I was gonna say it's kind of out of the way. It's kind of small, but don't get me wrong. For some reason, I've helped somebody do a show there, and it kind of feels like a comedy bar almost. So I'm kind of hoping that it kind of gives the vibe of kind of what we would like a comedy club to look like.
You know what? It's a nice little spot. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's nice. It's I like the little lounge corner area they have with the two couches. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's pretty swanked out. I was gonna say it's brand new. I was gonna say the staff is gorgeous people. Even if you're just going just to have a nice cocktail, like you have pretty people to look at. That's the nice part. The bar owners are super, super nice. I really I just got lucky. I just messaged them. I was like, hey, any chance you guys would be interested in possibly having comedy at your bar? And they were like, yeah, that'd be great. You know, if you can ever, set something up. So now that summer's finally over, my kid's back in school. Guess what, guys? I'm out on the streets again. Thank God. It was going crazy.
And that's a unique spot. It's like I said, it's small, intimate, real chill. But you gotta be careful how you order the drinks, cause like we order a margarita, right? And we thought we were gonna get like your usual like sweet margarita.
Oh, okay.
And when we got it, was just like a seltzer type of margarita. Yeah. I mean, it was good, but
it kind of throws you off.
We're like, whoa.
It was not what you were expecting.
Yeah, it was a little, but it was bomb. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
but you gotta make sure you study the menu, ask about your drinks that you're getting.
They have a really good menu of like their own house drinks, so you don't have to necessarily go off of, I usually only get a Long Island iced tea because that's the only thing I know what's gonna fuck me up. It's kind of nice.
That's usually my favorite drink.
It's kind of nice to actually have options. It's a really, really nice bar. I really, really liked it. I was gonna say, like, because it is out of the way, it is kind of nice because it does kind of feel easy to turn into something else, if that makes sense. Where, like, if you go to, let's say, any other bar in town, it's kind of like that's that bar. But this one, it kind of feels like you can kind of make it into its own personal experience.
So is there any are you headlining or are you just hosting the event?
It's I'm hosting it. It's an open mic. I have equipment that I've been fortunate enough to have that I can kind of set up at different bars, different locations. I personally like bars because I don't want to see fucking kids. You know what I mean? I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. Like, I got to deal with one all the time. Like, when I don't want to do that, I don't want to see them. So, like, I like a bar. I like somewhere 21 and older. I don't want to, have to deal with too much nonsense. I mean, there is nice comedy clubs out and around where they have even like good menus of food, which I'm a big fan of. But even that, I feel like sometimes is pushing it because it's like, do I want to do this set or do I want to eat wings? You gotta ask questions.
Have you done any other open mics here in town aside, like?
Yes.
Have you set up like any other open mics here in town at local bars or?
I was gonna say for a year and a half.
What was your first open mic?
The first open mic I went to here in town was like 3 or 4 years ago. A friend of mine called. I hadn't done stand-up in a really long time. I had a kid. I kind of gave that up. It's been behind me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an adult now. And he goes, hey, there's an open mic. You should go. And I was like, I'm not doing that shit again. That's crazy. The first time I did it, I was 19. I think I fully stopped by the time I was 21. And then after that, I was kind of like, it was just a fun chapter in my life. And then I got invited to this open mic and it just kind of did a resurgence. Everybody was suddenly interested in stand-up again. We were getting bigger names coming into town. 928 Comedy started it. And
yeah, shout out to 928 Comedy. They bring some dope comedians like
big names.
Yeah, big names.
And it's one of those few times that somebody from Yuma gets to actually be on stage with a headliner. Like, that doesn't really happen very often. Like, even if you go to a bigger city, say Tucson, say Phoenix, that's a lot of fucking people you're going up against. Here, it's like 10, 15 comedians. You got a bigger chance here. And, like, what I'm trying to do is make sure that those comedians that are local have somewhere to go and practice. So this open mic is really just come and try it. If you've never done stand-up before, come a couple times and watch. Maybe you might get inspired. Who knows? I'm always looking to see more people sign up. That's as much as I would love a big, huge audience, which we do get. I want people to actually sign up and try it.
Who inspired you to get into comedy? Who was that first comedian that caught your eye? You said, you know what? I'm going to do this shit. I like it.
I was going to say, yeah. It's a tie. It's a tie. I think the first one I could do word for word back when I was like maybe like 10 was probably Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. Because my dad loved him. So like, and
the Bernie Mac show.
My dad.
Yeah, I love that show.
My dad loved that show. So I remember I could do like most of the Kings of Comedy, tour stuff. And then I also watched a lot of SNL. And then as soon as,
his movie, Mr. 3000, right?
Mr. 3000.
That's a dope movie.
It's a great movie. But and then also I don't know how old you are, but I'm 36. So there's that point in time where we all, for like high school,
same age, yeah.
I was gonna say through high school, everybody knew every single Dave Chappelle special there was.
Oh heck yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, and I think probably when I was doing stand up the first time, like 19, I think at that time like Louis C.K. was another one that I was watching a lot of, but obviously kind of changed my opinion now as a female comedian. Like, I don't endorse male comedians sexually harassing women, but it happened, and like we learn and we move on.
There was a comedian that, have you heard about Ari Shaffir?
Ari Shaffir. I think I might know who they are.
This Is Not Happening show. It was on Comedy Central.
Oh, yeah.
This Is Not Happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got canceled for something like that, but he just came back again.
There was a weird...
He's a funny-ass guy.
I was going to say, there was a weird, about 10, 15-year period where like almost every comedian I loved as a youngster suddenly became a huge douchebag, and you're like, what the hell? Like, I get it. It's happening again now, which is interesting, but the crimes are like a lot less. Like, there's a comedian I like who's John Mulaney, and I mentioned him to somebody like, oh, if you like, they're asking what my style was, and I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of like John Mulaney. It's kind of like storytelling, esoteric nonsense about my life. And somebody was like, oh, I used to like him. And I was like, okay, like, what's your beef with him? And, oh, because he cheated on his wife. I was like, he's a cokehead. A comedian cokehead. You know how many of those are? Of course he's going to cheat on his wife. That's his job. Like, get mad at him if he sexually harassed a fucking female comedian. I get that. Dave Chappelle saying somebody has a brittle spirit, fuck that. But the guy just did coke and cheated on his wife. That's not that big of a deal.
Hey, yo, man, is that like a party favor, like in the comedy scene? 'Cause, yo, check it out. One of my friends, George Perez. Mm-hmm. He was here recently. He opened up for.
He's great. I like him.
Funny.
Yeah. I didn't perform that night, but I was there as moral support, and he's a really, really nice guy. I really, really like him. In fact, a lot of
some wild coke stories that from working as a DJ, strip club DJ.
Yeah.
And man, he has some wild stories. If you guys want to go check out some wild, crazy ass strip club stories, go check out George Perez stories on YouTube.
I was gonna say I've seen. I mean, most of his set that night was like, "Fuck it," you know. What do you guys want to hear? And a lot of it is coke stories. I mean,
Sam Tripoli
is great.
He has some crazy stories too.
Oh God, yeah. But his isn't just coke. That's everything.
He has a crazy story about him fighting a silver robot while on coke at the Sunset Strip.
That's funny. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of good ones right now. I feel like we're in a really nice kind of resurgence of it, where not necessarily the big names are bringing people, but like the underdogs, guys who have been going at it for like 10, 15 years. These guys are starting to get like a big recognition right now, which I'm all fucking for. Because again, as somebody who likes to call themselves like, I'm your local comedian's favorite local comedian, I mean that. Like, I like to work with the guys. I like to make sure like everybody's having a good time. Like, if me hosting an open mic is me making sure like that's my community service, like to make sure.
Everybody needs like a.
You need an escape.
Yeah,
you need an escape. I was gonna say,
do
like,
your work and do your art.
Yeah, because like, okay, let's be for real. Like, I'm from Yuma. I like being from Yuma. I like having my routine in Yuma. Do I like to travel sometimes? Absolutely. Can I all the time? No. So, like, it's nice to have somewhere to fucking do it. Because, again, you kind of need it. You kind of, it's like post-nut clarity. You know what I mean? It's just there. You just get it over with. It's done. I go home. I feel ashamed. I smoke a cigarette. And I just, move on with my day.
It's just something different. It's something different to do in Yuma. The comedy scene wasn't too big in Yuma. It was
non-existent.
Popping up again within like the 2 years already. It's been popping off pretty good.
I was gonna say, but like
since
the last
comedy came into town and opened up at the Crest.
Yeah, that's been about
fire comedians.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been about like 4 or 5 years of that, and it's been nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was doing an open mic at Double D's for about 1.5 years now, and like now this with the downtown location. And the big reason was like downtown, I'm hoping we get more youngsters. I want more youthful people to actually try it and get excited about it and want to do something with it. Like, that's all it is. You're trying to, like, you know what I mean? You're just trying. It's like me feeding a bunch of stray cats. You know what I mean? Like, let's make a colony. Let's see if anybody comes, let's see.
And a lot of the big names started young too.
They did.
I recently went to the Comedy Store. Mm-hmm. The homies from We Don't Smoke the Same podcast out there in LA. They hosted their first live podcast / comedy show at the comedy store, the world famous Comedy Store.
Love that place.
It's crazy. You see every single comedian that's ever performed on TV. You name it.
Yeah, they're there.
Their signatures, just to see their signatures on the wall, it was crazy.
Some of them used to be employed by them. Like,
they all started as doormans, right?
Doormans. I mean, that's where you start. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole ecosystem, and this is not to bash on anybody necessarily, but I mean, the whole reason why you have open mics, why you have steady places that, a comedy club or something, is because you want to build those fucking reps. Somebody to tell you, hey, dude, you're coming up. Hey, dude, that's good shit. Keep writing. Like, you need that feedback. If not, we're all just kind of loosey-goosey hoping the internet takes us somewhere. But sometimes when you're funny on the internet, guess what? You're not funny in person. There's a difference. There's a massive difference. Like, I couldn't create content because I can't take myself seriously. There's no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way I can do it, dude. Like, I can bullshit about anybody. You get me in a bar, you get me in front of like a couple people, you give me a beer in my hand, I'm good to go. But online, there's no freaking way. I have zero desire to be funny online. Like, there's no fucking way. I can't dance. I don't know how.
Yeah, I can't dance. I got 2 left feet, so yeah, I can't dance either.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, a nice system like that is easy to like for people to understand. Like, okay, like it's nice when you go to Double D's and you see these group of comedians and you can see them kind of grow. You can see somebody either start launching a little bit and maybe they start writing more stuff, or they're starting to show up at the crust and they're getting on the crust and they're getting their 5 minutes and they're with an actual headliner. Like, these things are important to see, like, where you are. Traveling too is also a big part of it, because I mean, I know you guys, for content creators, is the same thing. Like, once you go out of town, you kind of do feel like your world expands just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. If it's not just, you know, seeing somebody else do the exact same thing as you, but maybe in a different location, in a different setting, it's something always ends up growing from it. And I always suggest to people who are serious about stand-up, like, travel. Go somewhere else. Do an open mic somewhere else. Like, it's not up to bookers to find you. You have to go do that. It's unreasonable to think like you're going to get booked for a show just because you go to a couple open mics. Like, no, you have to put in work. And it's a pain in the ass.
The road work.
Road work.
Road work. Yep. A lot of big names have talked about putting in the work, the road work.
Nobody wants to do the reps anymore.
Even doing it for free or doing it for, hey, we're going to go perform at this bar. You're going to get a free meal, and they're like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, a free meal, hell yeah. Some do it for, I mean, they perform for $5, $10, and it's not really about, you know, how much you get paid or like that, because I mean, it takes you about
really isn't
5 to 10 years to get like good, right? Like,
that's what I tell people.
Tony's freaking badass. Have you heard about Kill Tony?
Yes.
That's a dope ass show.
It is a dope ass show, but it is $50 to fucking put your name in a goddamn bucket. It's not cheap.
Shit, so I thought it was free.
No, it's not. I was just saying, even in LA, like, for instance, there are places that will charge, but it's nothing crazy. It's like $5 for 5 minutes, which, again, 5 minutes, who cares? You know, you get the 5 minutes.
Exposure.
It's exposure. You get to do it in a new environment. Guess what? You get some of the sillies out. You feel a little bit more confident when you leave. Like, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the times, a lot of people think like, oh, open mics is just for like babies, or it's just for beginners. Fuck you, dude. It's part of the ecosystem. You can't shit on the ecosystem. That's crazy. That's like looking at gardening and going like, I only want the fruits and vegetables. I'm not planting any more seeds. I'm not going to fucking grow it. I'm not going to water it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to protect it. I'm just going to hope that fruit comes from that.
It's not easy. Comedy is not easy.
No.
And it's, let's say, okay, this joke's funny to this person, but to this other person, he's like totally offended, you know, this and that, and they're hecklers and they talk shit to you, and
you're right.
You do the crowd work, and how do you deal with hecklers?
Hecklers is easy. What you just described, though, I want to talk about, because that's one of the problems we've run into in town locally, is the fact that a lot of the bars downtown, for instance, they don't want to fuck with their clientele, which I agree. I don't want to fuck with your clientele either. But they also know that, like, okay, there needs to be an adult in the room to say, like, okay, that took it too far. That's why I'm like, I try to sell it as like, look, dude, I've been able to do it for a year and a half at this one bar without anybody getting shot. Like, I promise you, I can call somebody and be like, hey, you know what, dude, I don't think you need the microphone right now. Like, everybody's offended. Like, put it away. Like, it is interesting to me that, like, a lot of people want the no PC thing, and that's fun. Everybody wants to say faggot. Everybody wants to say fucking retard. That's basically what Austin is right now. But, like, at the same time, you also have to own up to the fact that if it ain't fucking funny, then get the fuck off. Now you're just being offensive.
And if it's your first time, get ready
God,
this is a term they use out there in comedy. Get ready to eat a bag of dicks.
Oh yeah, massive bag of dicks. I mean, the bombing. My favorite is the crickets chirping. Like, if you can hear the crickets chirping, crickets chirping, then yeah, dude, you need it might be time to get off. But again, it's one of those things. Like, would you rather have that or a heckler? I would rather have a heckler, because at least it's something. And I mean, again, it's not for everybody, but
you get to work off with a heckler.
You get to work out with a heckler. You get to at least try to diffuse the situation, but people can't de-escalate. People don't know how to de-escalate.
And Sam Tripp, you know what? I follow Sam Trippy a lot. He's been one of my favorite comedians for a while. I follow his like 10 podcasts.
He's very nice.
He's really cool. He's a really cool fucking guy. The last time he came to Yuma, I guess he said something, and he bumped into one of the hecklers in the bathroom, and he's describing, he was like, I bumped into this big fat cholo, Latino cholo, and he's like huge, and he's like, hey, Holmes, I did not like what you said, and you know what? I'll see you in the parking lot. And
It's just
some people don't really take the. It's like it's a joke.
it is a joke.
And you know what? Comedy, there's get ready for everything because there's racial jokes.
Racist jokes, there's misogynistic
There's
jokes.
everything. You get ready to expect everything. I mean, there's clean comedy. There's your corporate gigs, and I love dirty comedy.
A part of me thinks he was kind of bullshitting at first because I was selling merch for him. He gave me like $25 to sell merch for him at that show, and
I made him a hat.
Did you?
I made him a tinfoil hat.
I was just saying, yeah. He was like, "Hey, can you sell the merch?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it. Let me figure out this cube situation real quick." But I mean, he did say that somebody had like came up to him at the bathroom, and I was like, I didn't think anything he said was that offensive. And honestly, I've heard worse.
Yeah,
there's been worse. Like a lot of these cats coming in from like Austin, these younger guys who are getting onto Kill Tony and stuff, like all their shit is like shock offensive stuff. Which again, kudos to you. That's great, but we're in a fucking small town in Arizona. Like you need to
in Yuma, hey.
Yuma. Oh, not only that. Guess what, asshole? I know who your mom is. I know who your mom is. Yeah.
Hey, I know where you live. I went to high school with your brother. I'll see you later, dog.
This is Yuma. You have to be.
A hot one.
You gotta be careful what you say or where you say it. Like, and that.
Ease up, Yuma. Come on, it's fucking comedy.
It's comedy, but at the same time, again, if you don't have those rules and systems in place, guess what? You raise ungrateful children. That's what I'm saying. Smack them if you have to. But I'm kidding. I mean, joke is a joke. I don't think there's anything that offensive. I mean, as somebody who is a stay-at-home mom who has like a child with autism and stuff like that, I gotta hear all kinds of horseshit. Like, autism is made up and all that fun stuff. Like, that's right now the big joke with guys. It feels like they're like, how every girl thinks they have autism. And I was like, go on with your shitty joke. I want to hear this. Go on. And it's usually pretty fucking funny. If it's funny, I'll let it slide. I don't give a fuck. But if it's not funny, I'll go up there and make fun of your shoes. I don't care. It's tit for tat with me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been following comedy forever. One of my favorite comedian, I would say, is Joey Diaz. Joey Coco Diaz.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to see him before he went to Jersey. Mm-hmm. I saw him at the Phoenix at the
Tempe Improv or where?
Tempe Improv. There we go. Yes. And man, that was back in 2017 or 18. Fucker was hilarious.
Yeah.
And to me, he's one of the funniest dirty comics because he's real about it. He's telling you stories then. And he's such a great storyteller. And now in comedy, there's different styles of comedy. Mm-hmm. For instance, recently there was a Mexican comedian. His name is Jorge Falcon. He's more of a, how can I say, facial.
Oh, he says it with his face.
He's like, he makes these faces and like, yeah, he's funny. And he's not like he tells stories. He's more like of a, a white guy, Mexican, Chinese guy, this and that, like more jokes type of like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like punchlines. You call them
punchlines.
Punchlines, right? Yeah. But there's styles, right? There's storytelling. There's punchlines.
There's one-liners.
There's even props.
Yeah. There's prop guys. Fuck, back in the 90s, my favorite was the goddamn comedian magician, dude. I fucking love those guys. They were funny and they did fucking magic. Like, you could sell that anywhere. Like, I remember... as I was, like, describing to somebody, because somebody who's, like, 24, 25...
And he's the only one that can do props. Like, he's the only one.
Gallagher. I mean, they're on their third Gallagher. That's 3 generations of Gallaghers, of guys smashing a fucking watermelon. Like,
that's right, with the
mallet.
Yeah.
There's 3 generations of that. But, like, trying to describe to somebody who's, like, 25, 24, what life was like pre-COVID, pre-internet, like... No, dude, if you were a magician and you did stand-up, guess what? You were getting booked everywhere. You had your own place in Vegas. You basically had the key.
Residencies.
Yeah, residencies. Like, those kinds of acts you could sell anywhere. You could go to a freaking old folks home. You can go to a casino. You could take that shit anywhere. But, like, right now, it feels like a lot of the guys who want to do those kinds of things, like, let's say, a cruise or like a casino, you go to Phoenix and there's a big competition for that kind of stuff. You can either start doing clean comedy or comedy that you have 15 minutes, perfect 15 minutes to sell. Or you go another route, which is you just freestyle it. You just go with the flow. You find what you like. You find like the crowd that fits that shit. Because again, not every city works for everybody. Some people can be funny one place and cannot be funny in another place. It just happens that way.
And real quick, that's what I've noticed from all these big comics, these big names that come to Yuma. And shout out to the Q because they bring the big names, you know. Like we
They just had Enrique Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias. God damn, I've been saying that for a month now, dude.
And he does say that. He's like, I get confused about Enrique Iglesias.
I can be your hero, baby. That's the one I'm thinking about.
What's his name?
David Spade?
David Spade. Yeah, David. Yeah. Yeah, we just went to that comedy show. But what I've noticed from all the comedians that have been here, and even at the Crest, they have their set, right? They have their set. It's about 35, 40 minutes. It's supposed to be an hour long. But usually goes for about a good 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And the rest, they improv. They just work with the crowd, or they'll just be like, okay, you know.
It's a good mental break.
They'll try to study like Yuma. They'll get there a day before. They'll study Yuma, the surrounding areas and stuff like that.
Find out what's the rivalry in town. Where's the best blah, blah, blah in town. I mean, standard stuff. But like, that's kind of like a nice break for the brain. Because you got to imagine, like, you've been grinding the same 35, 45 minutes for a fucking year. You know what I mean? You've been hearing the same shit for a fucking year. Whether it works, it doesn't work, you gotta hear it, right? That 15-minute break of getting to bullshit with somebody, oh my god, it's like heaven probably, I bet. Because like, I can't do it. Like, if I do more than the same set for more than I say 3 times, I'm like, I don't want to hear it again. I don't want to hear it again. Even if it works, I still don't want to hear it because I'm like, it just sounds corny now. It just sounds, because when it sounds too rehearsed, I'm like, that just sounds corny. It doesn't even sound like me. But again, hey, the Q's been bringing in big names. Really, really happy with that because I mean, it is an art form, and like it is kind of nice that it is kind of changing. Like we're not just thinking about George Lopez anymore. We're thinking about George Perez now. We're thinking about Richard Villa now. Yeah. Like that's kind of nice to see the changing of the guards. Like it is kind of nice.
What's his name's coming to Yuma too? What's his name? Alex Raimundo. Yeah, Alex Raimundo. He's from the Payaso comedy. Back in the day,
that's Latin where he's
comedy
from.
Tour. He was the host, and he was also on Born in East LA with Cheech. He did a short appearance right there, but he's a legend right there. He's up there with George Lopez and Paul Rodriguez. He's around that era. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what I'm kind of enjoying right now. Is like the resurgence of like Mexican comedy, but also just like the old fucking school heads, because again, it's bringing people out for some reason.
Are coming back. Yeah.
They are, and people come out for that shit, dude. Like
Paul Rodriguez, he's great. He's funny.
He's great, but like, he doesn't want to tour anymore. I don't blame him. At his age, who wants to? But like, shit, you get like a Richard Villa, you get like a George Perez, you get what's the name of the other one that does really, really well? Concrete, even. Like some of the TikTok guys are freaking funny, and they bring people out. That's what I'm saying. Like once you sell to the beaners, it's crazy, dude. You sell like crazy. By the way, I am, just in case anybody gets upset. I'm from Somerton. Eat my ass. Like I'll say it.
Hey, yeah, fuck it, dude. It's Off and Unfiltered. That's what it's called. Off and Unfiltered podcast. So yeah,
thank you. I appreciate it.
So,
my husband's white, so he would look at me like, "What the? You can't say that. Like, shut up."
And a lot of all these new comics, I mean, they're not new, but they're taking over, like passing the torch on to these other comics like George Perez. I think what he told me, we were smoking out in the car before he went before he went live, you know.
Yeah.
That's the homie right there.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
He's cool, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking funny.
He kept offering me a beer, and I was like, "No, dude, I'm good."
Yeah, he was
I can't drink and drive.
He's like, I love Uncle George. He's like, but you know what? He talks about the shit that I lived, that I was doing, you know, when he was out there popping, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, I feel like now, like he passed the torch on to me, because now I'm telling those same stories, but from my point of view, because I lived those stories and
a different timeline,
and that's crazy. That's a crazy story that he found out how he won Last Comic Stand or Your Mama.
Really?
Well, he was in prison.
That's pretty fucking cool. When he
got to the pen, he's like, "Hey, homie, you know you won that's coming. Oh, your mama?
And he's like, nah.
He's like, I know, you know, that's cool because they
pretty
used
cool.
to vote back in the day. Remember, they used to call.
Yeah,
or
you would
used to go online
actually
and-
have
and
to
vote.
physically
Vote, yeah.
vote. I mean, that's the thing, though. It's to me, it's so neat because it's not. It doesn't stay the same forever, and it's obviously changing. There's hot 1 minute, hot not the next minute. You know what I mean? It's all over the place. What I'm trying to do down here is make sure that we have a space for those people to come and try it out. Come try it out. It's not the end of the world if you don't do well the first time. You know what's freaking really annoying is like I've been doing it for like a year and a half at Double D's, and for some reason there would be one random person that would sign up who's never signed up, don't even know who this person is at all, and they sign up and they do so fucking good and they never come back, and I go, what the hell? Like
I just wanted to try it out real quick. I just wanted to, you know, I had some shit on my
it's
head.
like hitting a home run and then being like, I retired. I'm not ever coming back. You know, fuck this place. Like, that's crazy to me. You don't get the itch. You don't want to try it again. You don't want to see if, like, hey, you know, maybe that wasn't a fluke. Maybe I am good at this.
It's addicting. Like, once you do, like, your first set and you fucking kill and you rocked it, I mean, you'll probably use the same material on your next open mic.
Yeah.
And you'll use it for a good while, right?
Yeah, you'll use
How do
it
you
for a
come
good
up
one.
with your material?
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of crap I pull out of my ass. I mean, like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so, like, a lot of the shit I'm talking about is not necessarily for you, for instance, but it's for the women. It's for the ladies. It's for the bitches. It's for my hoes. It's for, you know what I mean? Like, women really, really like when I go up there because, I end up talking shit because, again, I'm with you. Fuck that guy. You don't need him, girl. Fuck him. He doesn't want to help you raise your kid. Fuck him. You've been paying your own bills. Fuck him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on board with that shit. So, like, I do decent with women because, again, I am a woman. So I write from the perspective of a woman. But, like, all you need is a notebook. All I'm saying is you need a notebook. You need a pen. Just write it down. You got a funny idea. It's not the end of the world to try it out. And I encourage everybody to try it because, again, it lets shit off the chest. I even say, if you just want to talk shit about, something that happened in the fucking family, who gives a shit?
It's like poetry, right?
Everybody can make it funny. You know what I mean? There's no way in hell you can't tell me when you're at the family gathering, you're not enjoying that time by being funny. So, like, use some of that kind of, like, attitude about it. Like, let's get this off my chest. This thing happened at work. Can you believe it? That kind of stuff, I think, is probably what a lot more people should try with comedy because I think people try to be funny as in like people are fucking stupid. Like, no, look at yourself and go like, am I fucking stupid for thinking this way? Like, here I thought we were all going to be adults and nobody wanted to be the adult. Well, fuck me, right? But I always get ideas from like my area, from like raising my kid, from having to deal with systems that don't work, like just pure rage. That's all I do. It's like somebody. It's kind of like Lewis Black. It's somebody yelling into a microphone, going like, "Isn't this fucking not fair? Like, I don't like this." That's what I sound like, and I always tell people like, I understand why men don't like me. They think I sound like their mom. Like I'm just complaining to them about something that they did. Like, why didn't you take out the garbage? You should have taken out the garbage, right? I asked you to take out the garbage. It's been 2 days.
And it takes balls to go up and get on the mic. And this, like, we promote a lot of local artists like rap and rock, punk rock, whatever it is, whatever
There's
your
a
art
shit
is.
ton of them. There's a shit ton of them
And
right now.
freestyling in that avenue of freestyle is, I believe, is like the same thing as open mic, but
Different audience.
different audience.
Different
yes.
audience.
But it takes balls to like get up there and do like
I was gonna say I have a friend.
do an open mic.
I was gonna say I have a friend, Paulie. He does a open mic at Jimmy D's. It's like a talent show, and it has like musical guests. It's not just stand up. But it seems to me that there is a huge difference because people that go for music are there solely to enjoy the music, which I'm not hating on. I'm not hating on at all. Yeah, dude, if you want to listen to the rap, to the rock, the local shit, go to that open mic. That's great. But if you want to do stand-up, you're not going to get a good reaction because these people are there solely to hear music and they don't want to hear your bullshit. Like, that's kind of one of those things. That's why I'm like, it does need to be separated, but I do think they are kind of coexisting next to each other. They're like sisters that got, one went to college, one didn't go to college, you know, just like that. That's what it feels like to me. I think it's great though. It seems like a lot of more local people want to start trying again, going to bars to perform. They're enjoying it. Even people in
different.
I was gonna say, even people in their 30s who now have a little bit of extra time. Guess what? I want to pick up the guitar again. Guess what? I want to join a band. You know what I mean? Go for it. I think that stuff is great, especially like when you have free time. Because if not, then you're cooped up at home doing what? Nothing. Go out, have a beer, sign up. 5 minutes. It's not that bad. You can push that at 3 minutes. I wouldn't say shit to you.
But that's dope. Comedy's dope. I love comedy. That's one of my favorite things. Like I said, I love comedy watching on YouTube. I still go back and on Tubi and rewatch the whole fucking season of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I can never get tired of Dave Chappelle. You can never get tired of Dave Chappelle.
Black Bush is still my favorite skit,
Black
honestly.
Bush is funny, dude. I love Wu-Tang.
Oh, yeah.
So I liked all the Wu-Tang skits he did. That shit was funny.
All the appearances that they made.
The most famous one was Rick James.
Yeah.
That's his most famous one.
God.
But, Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney
was fucking hilarious.
How many people would not know who Paul Mooney was
And
if it
Paul
wasn't for that
Mooney
show?
Was at the Comedy Store almost on the daily, and to get his approval was that was his. I mean, getting Mitzi Shore was the owner of the Comedy Store, and I'm mentioning Comedy Store a lot because that's the history. That's the Mecca. That was.
Yeah, and this is the thing, and all the people that they're 25, they don't know because I was talking to somebody and they were like, "What was it like before Kill Tony?" Because right now everybody wants to go to Austin.
And shout out to Joe Rogan because he's the one that pretty much took the whole comedy scene, the whole California comedy scene to Austin.
Yeah, it changed. Yeah. It did a 180. So
like
in
Cali, it's all Latin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Comics, which is dope as fuck because, okay, now, hey, you want to go to experience like a different crowd, go to Austin.
Yeah.
But if you want to experience like, I say Cali, LA, it's always been that Latin culture.
Yeah.
It's
a lot more PC. And like, again, it's one of those things like I had to describe to somebody like what it was like pre-Kill Tony. Because like, why did you want to go to LA? Why did you want to go to New York for stand-up? Well, you went to LA if you wanted to get into writing, if you wanted to get into TV. You went to New York if you were wanting to get more on stage. You wanted to do more acting and all that stuff. Like, there was a rhyme and there was a reason why there was two different meccas for it. And they still exist for a reason because, again, like, Comedy Store, you know why Paul Mooney was the be-all, end-all? Because he worked for Richard Pryor. You know what I mean? Like,
Richard Pryor's hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a torch that gets passed. It's like Mitzi Shore telling you that you're good, that you're fucking good, and that was golden to everybody. You know what I mean? That's somebody's opinion. That's what I'm saying. That's opinion that mattered. So, like, right now, yeah, it's up in the air. Right now, it's kind of like everybody wants to go to Austin, which I don't mind because guess what? People who are coming up from Austin want to do the tour to LA. So guess what? They got to go all through the Southwest to get there and stop here. Stop here and do a show. We'll try to sell some tickets. Like, that's basically what it is right now. It's kind of like its own little railroad system of comedy going from LA to Austin, Austin to LA. Everybody wants to do a tour right now. And I the guys that do it, I'm like, God, you're fucking nuts. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't know. I don't think I like anybody enough to be in a car with them for like 48 hours. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. But at the same time, I'm like, these youngsters, like, fucking do it. Who cares? But that's how I found out about the first round. Somebody was coming up from Austin and wanted to stop in Yuma. He was on his way to San Diego. I said, okay, cool. Let me ask this guy at the first round because, like, I did get their number and I was, like, interested in using the space because eventually you get to a point with like, comedy where you don't necessarily just want to get on stage anymore. You want to actually like produce something. Like you want to see something happen. Like for me, I've, been traveling a little bit and been able to see people who I like. And I'm like, I would like for them to come down to Yuma and see if they like it down here. Because, like, again, I always try to sell Yuma with all the best intentions of, like, it's just a really chill place. Like, I know it looks a little rough. It looks a little MAGA. It looks a little, by the border. She is a little intimidating. But I promise you, it's not just a piss town to stop at in San Diego.
Mexican food here.
It's great.
They got the best Mexican food.
I know.
believe the best tacos.
Don't say that shit to anybody from fucking San Diego because they disagree with us. I swear to God, every time I hear anybody from San
Yeah,
Diego,
TJ.
they're like, I don't know, you guys don't really have really good Mexican food. I'm like, yeah, because you're eating like fucking Taco Bell. Like, go to somebody's house. Come to my carne asada. If I invite you to a carne asada, show up. I bet you won't say that. I bet you won't say that. Freaking, you miss your goddamn California burrito. Please, por favor.
You must though. We love a good laugh, you know.
I mean,
Smoke a joint, have a good beer.
everybody
whatever,
here is.
We'll enjoy a good laugh.
I was gonna say, everybody here's chill. Like, we've had people come from out of town, like from Tucson, for instance, and they're like, "What's the vibe of this bar?" Oh, it's like, these are all people under 25 trying to get fucked right now. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're gonna find. Like, it's a vibe. Like, you have to actually want to have a good. You can't not have a good time when you come out here. But that's the thing. Like, again, as a stay-at-home mom, like, I know this because I work at these bars. Would I normally be there under normal circumstances? No. I want to be at home with my cats and my kid. If my mom's listening, she's probably not, but let's just hope not, because if not, she would say, like, don't forget you have a kid, bitch. And I go, yes, Mom, I don't forget I have a kid. But it's true. Like, I like inviting people down to Yuma. I think people coming down to Yuma is great for Yuma because, again, if you're going to go to LA, if you're going to go to San Diego and you're coming up from Texas or whatever the fuck, then stop here, girl. We can help you. We can find an audience. Believe me. Like, I love the idea of selling tickets just to help somebody out, you know? I don't know. It's an ongoing process of learning what I want and what I don't want out of comedy. Sometimes I want to perform, sometimes I don't.
Shout out to real quick. I'm gonna give
Oh,
a quick
go
shout
for
out
it.
to the viewers real quick. What up, Justin? What up, dog? Gotta come back again and run it up again, dog. You know, I know the audio last time was a little having a little issue with the audio, but we're gonna run it up again, dog. He's saying, "What's good? Definitely need a comedy night with the novia soon."
Absolutely.
He's like, I got to go to the queen. I mean, Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh, Lisa Lampanelli.
Who's that right there?
That is a female comedian. Lisa Lampanelli was really huge in the early 2000s. She was a big white lady. Now she's lost a lot of weight. She was like the original bitch. Like, it was like Joan Rivers, and then she was the second one after her.
Who's that female comedian right now that's popping?
That's a good question. There's a bunch. I was going to say Nikki Glazer's been doing decently. I know that there's a bunch right now. Like, even in the state of Arizona, it feels like I can't go that far without a large following of female comedians, because there is a bunch. They might not be household names right now, but they will be. And, like, I'm trying to get to a point where I can start booking other female comedians, because, again, I'm tired of being the only bitch on the lineup sometimes in town. You know what I mean?
Like Annie Lennerman, she's pretty funny.
Yes.
Annie Lennerman, she's pretty funny.
I was going to say Robbie's one of my favorites right now. The Jewish girl, she's a lesbian. She's hilarious. She was on Hacks. There's a bunch right now. And, like, it's always impressive to me because the older ones that I used to love when I was younger, like Maria Bamford, is still doing it in her 60s. She's changed the timeline, though. Instead of doing, like, nighttime shows, she's doing shows at 9 a.m. Who the fuck can sell a goddamn comedy show at 9 a.m.? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Having coffee.
Imagine having breakfast and hearing somebody talk about, like, their depression.
Coffee and a joint. Breakfast, coffee.
Yeah,
that's dope. And comedy, that's a good idea. Right
that is a good idea. I guess the older we get, that's what's going to turn into. I'm going to start going like, no, we're doing an open mic at 9 a.m. It's brunch.
9 a.m. We're having coffee.
We're having coffee. You can have the mic. You can have 5 minutes, but I need my coffee and I need scrambled eggs. Like,
that's a good idea. Right? That's dope. Hell yeah. I'll definitely go to that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like at 9?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, everybody would. Shoot, that's an early enough time. I don't have to bother my whole day with that. I don't need to get a babysitter.
Cafecito?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a dope show.
No, that would be. I was going to say, the only downside with Cafecito is it's, you have to kind of keep it clean. Yeah, because it's a family place.
Right,
I was going to say, they have kids and all that fun stuff, which, again, I'm respectful for that. I have a kid myself, but that's why I do it at bars, because I don't want to see them.
Favorite comedy movie of all time?
Good God.
With Wait. Here it is. Wait, hold on. Favorite comedy of all time with real comedians in it.
With real comedians in it.
Yes.
Any of the scary movies, because I love all the Wayans brothers. For sure. I would say, fuck, this is going to be hard. Black Sheep for sure with Chris Farley.
Yep. Right here's Silas Pallone. Sorry if I'm not saying your name. But yeah, they did mention Black Sheep and Blackwater Sheep or something like that. No, Black Sheep, yeah.
Yeah, and Tommy Boy. Chris Farley. Say there's a lot of good.
Tommy Boy's funny as hell.
It's such a good movie. It aged so well too, unfortunately, for that movie, because like it's never not funny. This is even an
movies you can put all the time.
Even an Adam Sandler movie gets you in a good mood. You know what I mean? You can't be mad after you watch, Happy Gilmore,
that's my favorite Adams.
Billy Madison. You can't get mad at
Anger
that.
Management's hilarious.
Oh God,
Fucking
it's such a good
hilarious.
movie. But I like a lot of the comedy movies, and there's a couple of them that I like that are like not necessarily American. Like I like the Monty Python movies. I watch a lot of those. I was gonna say, you want a random movie to watch that's actually pretty funny and kind of weird? Watch Clue. It has Tim Curry in it from Rocky Horror Picture Show. You would enjoy it.
Okay, I'm gonna check that one out. Yeah.
It's a kind of fun one. You're like, it's a murder mystery, but it's funny. I don't get it. I don't get it.
My favorite movie with real comedians in it, I would say my all-time favorite movie is Harlem Nights.
That's
my all-time favorite comedy movie with, like I said, real comedians in it. That shit, that alley scene with Eddie Murphy and that lady where I'm gonna blow that motherfucker off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker off. He's talking about the
the Toto. And he totally gets her.
I mean, that whole movie's fucking funny.
It's so. That's what I'm saying. What a great
Hall
cast.
Yelling out the car.
Great cast.
My brother, you motherfucker.
Yeah, great cast. Arsenio Hall. We got Eddie Murphy. We got Red Fox. And we have Richard Pryor. Like, that's 4 huge freaking names. Like, that's such a good goddamn movie. You're right.
That's all time.
All time.
Classic, top tier, number one.
I was just say, I mean, you watch any of the Eddie Murphy specials, they're still fucking good. Like, they still, to this day, I can't, like, I have to watch Raw
Delirious.
Delirious and Raw once in a blue moon. Like, that just, there's an itch that I need to watch it again. It's so good.
Yeah, check this out. Fucking Martin Lawrence. Another fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
Love Martin Lawrence. Holy shit. That show Martin was so good.
Martin Lawrence live. This is 2002. Wow.
2002, great year. I was gonna say, yeah, that's probably the prime time for like comedy specials was the early 2000s. Like it wasn't oversaturated yet with like Netflix or anything like that. So like if somebody had an HBO special, you knew it was gonna be fucking good.
That was it. Huh? That was the Netflix, right?
That was the
special,
OG.
Yeah.
Like that was the drop. Like that was a good hour-long special. And I mean, you got to think about it. Look, what's intimidating to people with 5 minutes is you have to remember something for 5 minutes. Now imagine doing that for a freaking hour and trying to keep people entertained by yourself for an hour. That, you know what I mean? It's hard. Like right now, I'm trying to relearn how to memorize my own shit again because I've taken a break. And like getting to 15 minutes felt like
memorizing your
my own stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like
hardest part. Just imagine actors memorizing the
lines. Yeah, now
that's the hardest shit.
And not only your lines, the other person's line too. Like that stuff is hard. That's what I'm saying. Like pushing it to from 5 minutes to 15 minutes to 15 minutes to 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like you kind of start setting these goals and you see them and you're like, it just seems hard, but eventually you get to it. Like it's kind of like school. You kind of have to want to learn again, basically. Like it has to tickle the brain enough for you to want to do it.
I took drama in high school.
Me too.
For 2 years.
Did you like it?
It was fucking cool.
I was gonna say.
And I focused more on in the comedy side. I was like for instance, one of my finals that we had to do. Mm-hmm. I picked the homeboys and we did Jackass. And that was senior year. And junior year we did Pimp My Ride. That show's hilarious.
That tells me how old you are, and okay.
We used the homeboy's car. He had a white Honda Accord, old school, boxed one, right? It was white, or at least we thought it was white, right? We fucking put mud all over the car. We
just to get this, just like so it looks like the before. Okay.
Like it was literally like brown, right? And afterwards we just washed it, and it's like, whoa, here's your new car. It's white. I mean, we put a big ass tube TV in the back. We put the boom box as a stereo system. Yeah, it was funny as hell. We had a portable DVD player that we put in the front. It was funny as fuck. We did a few skits of the Jackass one we did.
But this, I was gonna say, that's what I'm saying. Like shit like that, it expands the brain into imagination. And if somebody who says like you want to be a content creator, somebody who wants to use the brain more, like that shit expands it a little bit, because again, it puts you out of your element, puts you out of your like usual mindset. I was gonna say, I was a theater major, and like part of me misses it. Part of me is kind of like, I kind of like doing the solo thing with the stand-up, because it is kind of like an individual project. It's not, I don't have to ask so-and-so, what do you think of this line? I mean, I do, but it's different with an audience, because you're like, well, you don't like it, go fuck yourself. I wrote it. I liked it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping that joke. I don't care.
Did you take drama in high school?
Yeah, I was going to say.
What high school did you go to?
I went to COFA. Graduated like 2008. I had somebody ask me recently at a bar after a show. They were like, "What year did you graduate?" I was like, "What the fuck kind of question is that?" I was like, "2008. Why?" "Oh, I graduated 2017. Get the fuck away from me. I had my kid at 2016, bitch. Like, get the hell away from me, weirdo. Like, what the hell?" No, I mean, yeah, I went to COFA. Grew up from Somerton. Did SMS. Went to AWC for a couple for a year or two, and like. My husband still gets mad at me. He's like, you could actually graduate college, right? And I was like, I actually have to do math, and I don't know how to do math. I hate math.
I fucking hate math, yeah.
I think that's what every creative person has in common. We all hate.
I used all my fingers, my fucking toes too.
Math.
Like, let me borrow your toes too, real quick. Let me count those. Real quick.
Exactly. I'm over here like I pretend to do it just so I can see somebody else do it. You know what I mean? I'm like moving my mouth, but I know you're gonna figure it out before I do.
Shout out to technology, man.
Shout out, dude. ChatGPT out here doing numbers for me, dog.
But all you gotta do is just like, hey, I'm out with this math problem that I got going on, and that shit was solved within 30 seconds. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's not until you actually have to work with cash that you're like, okay, I can actually
talk to that shit and be like, tell me a joke. And then he'd be like, nah, I don't like that joke. Make it dirtier.
Yeah, make it dirtier.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, so sorry.
Technology's crazy. Technology is crazy now.
Technology is weird right now. I'm not crazy about it, because I have seen people come in with ChatGPT as their bit, and it's so weird to me.
Crazy.
So weird, because you could tell, because it has the exact same inflection and the exact same tone that AI uses.
You can hear like that AI voice in your head.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I know you did not write that. I know for a fact you didn't write that shit, bitch. Get the fuck out.
Thought about it.
I thought about it. I was like, I almost giggled.
You told AI to do this for me.
That's an artificial joke. I'm not laughing at that. That's crazy.
Let me give you an artificial laugh real quick. Let me go on my phone.
Exactly.
Like the robot.
I mean, I think everybody has a little bit of like that capability in them. I hope so. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to like a party, a kickback, a bar, whatever, and not met somebody that I think was funny. Like, especially locally. You must incredibly funny, and you must incredibly relaxed. Like, I don't think you guys realize like how
that class clown in high school, and
that's what I say. There's at least 5 class clowns.
And that family member too. We always have a family member that's funny as fuck.
There's always at least 3 family members that could get kicked out because I was that first in
the beers in them, and fuck, they start acting funny as fuck.
I used to get pinched in church for making jokes. You know what I mean? Like, I was that shitty kid. Like, I remember, like, I used to get my ass whipped by my grandma because I talked too much during mass.
Yeah.
I was pulling faces. I was like making jokes about like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to really dig deep for the fucking basket this time. I'm like, I hope I find a 1.
You're like, oh, patting. There's a soda machine outside real quick though, man. I'm kind of thirsty. You know what?
Do you guys do Venmo? Do you guys do Venmo here?
Yeah, let's really stab you that shit real quick.
I was gonna say, what high school did you end up going to?
I went to Yuma High School.
Ah, okay.
And my drama teacher, she looked like Adam Sandler. No. Jim Carrey, actually. Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
What was her name? Can you remember?
I forgot her name, to be honest. But she looked like Jim Carrey, like a female version of Jim Carrey.
That's funny.
Like, she did that one bit where he used to be a spaceman.
Oh, yeah.
But exactly like Jim Carrey, I mean, but in a female. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
That's funny. That's cool.
Hilarious. And there was a lot of funny ass people just everywhere. You go out in public and you look at people and you know.
You gotta remember, that's the original medicine. Like, how did we all get over shit? You laughed at it.
I'm like very absorbed of it. Everywhere I go, I like look at things, people, whatever it is, and I get a little laugh in my head, like
That's what I'm saying. Like those days where I can't even get mad at anyone. You know what I mean? Like a rock hit my windshield. It's cracked now. I went to the gas station. I kept pulling up to the wrong pump over and over again because I forgot what side it was on, and my stupid ass can't figure. You know, like those days that you can't get mad at anybody but yourself. You have to laugh.
What people are thinking about me? Like, and you just laugh at yourself like
that you're fucking crazy. That you're fucking crazy.
You'll laugh at yourself like, oh, I just did that. I'm wondering if the other person just, and you look and you're like, yep,
yeah,
that person's fucking laughing at you.
I mean.
And that's cool.
That's fine, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather that than people taking themselves too seriously. Yeah. Because there's been, I'm not going to lie to you, there's a couple comedians that would do, like, crowd work, and people would fucking not like it. And, like, it's not for everybody. Like, it's different when people are paying to be there, if that makes sense, versus when it's a free event, it's like an open. Yeah. If you're paying to be there, you kind of, like, I already paid the fucking money. Go ahead, make fun of me.
I went to the Joe Coy.
Okay, yeah, Joe Coy.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan.
I mean,
his show was mid. I would say his show was mid.
I was gonna say I haven't seen
a few laughs here and there, but his show was mids. His show was mids. I was
gonna say I haven't seen any of his newer.
Juan's the original Filipino.
I was gonna say I haven't seen any of his newer stuff, but like he did kind of remind me of like a Pablo. Francisco, and like a kind of like a very standard like childhood that we all live, so make sure that everybody's included because we're all brown, right? Like, you know what I mean? It feels kind of like a Walmart brand, I guess is what you would call that. Kind of like it's universal. It's for everybody.
That's how I felt. I'm like, I paid for the ticket.
And you wanted something. You wanted something special. Yeah, okay.
But I was just like, I got a few little laughs here and there. And then towards the end, he started kind of like, saying some stuff about Yuma. Like, man, dude, it's not really that funny, bro. Come on. Come on. You studied. You didn't do your study right.
You know what's funny?
You didn't study Yuma right. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know what's funny? Me being small town as fuck and going to Tucson and making fun of them to their faces. That's fucking funny because I think I'm that bitch that I can go like. I love how you guys all think we're all fucking dumb from Yuma, and yet I can't get a goddamn straw at your Circle K because there's too many goddamn drug addicts that they have to keep the straws behind the counters. I love when you guys talk shit about Yuma, even though when I come here, there's no street lights anywhere, and I can almost hit a crackhead trying to cross the road. Like that it just drives me crazy when other towns talk shit about Yuma, and I show up and I'm like, guess what, girl, you're not that great. You cannot be serious with this mess. But I mean, it's another reason why I'm kind of like, it's nice to go to other cities because again, you kind of get the taste of the flavor, you get to enjoy the like ambiance of it, but I do miss home. I'm like, I need to go back. I need to go back to Yuma. I don't like this place. It's fun to visit. It's not fun to stay.
Hey, I want to say, we reached the top of the hour.
Oh shoot, that was fast.
No, that was something we just barely scratched the surface on, on comedy.
Yeah.
Because there's so much behind comedy.
Oh, and I'm
I'm
a massive nerd for it. Man. So if you got questions, I've got answers or opinions.
And I want to say I really enjoyed this episode because this is the first time we have a comedian here on the.
Glad to be your guys' first. Like this is fun.
It was really, really dope.
This was a lot less intimidating than I thought.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
I was fucking laughing that about the doctor.
Oh yeah. Me wanting to fuck my kid's doctor that saved her life. I mean, who wouldn't though? Who wouldn't? I was gonna say, like, I get it now. Like, I sound crazy, but he just saved my kid's life. I want to fuck him. If you don't want to fuck the guy that saved your kid's life, you're going to hell. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, you're not gonna look at me crazy.
You're like, hey, it's like, hold on. You tell your husband, hold on, real quick.
Hold on.
Let me go ahead and edit this picture real quick. Photoshop his face right there in between.
Yeah, exactly. No, it really is just a picture.
That other person. Oh, you know.
You know what's funny? I used to do that joke.
Add him to the family picture.
Exactly. I was gonna say I used to do that joke all the time to the point to where my husband actually would pull out the photo, and it is just me and the doctor, and he would show the people around like, no, she really does have a picture of him, of those two together. Like, there's proof of it existing. Like, I'm not lying. I can't say his name because I don't want him to get a restraining order on me because I love him. I will always love him.
That's fucking dope. That's cool as hell. Shout out to that doctor, for real.
Shout out to him. I mean, thank you so much for what you did for me and my family. I cannot thank you enough. We send him care baskets all the time. I still want to send him a nude. Still have not. I'm waiting for an appropriate time. Maybe when the world's finally ending, that's when I'll do it. I'll just send a good titty pic when that happens.
You're like,
I'll get divorced. When I get divorced, that's when I'm going to do first thing. That's the first person I'm hitting up. As soon as I get divorced, I'm hitting up that doctor.
that's fucking funny.
But please, I mean, everybody come to the first round. It's August 27th. We start at 9:30.
I put that right there in the corner.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that because I will forget. I am not I don't have a good memory. Thank you guys for having me, though. This is incredibly nice. I was intimidated at first because I was like, what do you want to talk to me about? I don't know shit.
Usually, we just go with the flow.
I know.
Just flow,
This was naturally good.
Cool. It's natural vibes, funny vibes, and we just flow.
I'm a bullshitter. You know that. I will bullshit anybody's ear off, girl. Don't get me started.
Oh, man. We're definitely going to go check it out.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Make sure you guys get there on time because it is a small venue.
Yeah.
And
I'm hoping we fill up.
It's going to get packed.
It's going to get packed.
It's going to get packed.
I'm excited.
Are you gonna do a set?
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. I'm actually going to Tucson to practice that set
Nice.
to do here. Isn't that funny? I have to go out of town to practice to do it in town. But again, if I do it for the first time in town, people are like, that wasn't good. But if I get a little bit of confidence, I go, no, that worked out of town,
bitch.
bitch.
Over there, or you bombed over there.
Yeah.
Like you bring it back. You know what? I'm gonna tweak it up a little bit, change it up a little bit, fix it, do this, and that, and
You're not. Yeah.
I can score here.
Yeah.
You know?
These assholes don't know what the fuck they're talking about, girl. They don't know. Thank you guys.
Hey, Rihanna, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
For the podcast. We're gonna have it back again.
Oh yeah.
Talk
Definitely.
About the show.
Hell yeah.
About, how the show went and
progress. I was gonna say any more nerdy comedy questions, you go ahead and ask me, dude. I got the answers.
Heck yeah. Where can they reach you at? Where can our followers reach you at?
Please follow me on Brianna Does Comedy and Stuff. That is my professional handle for the Instagram. There's also a site there where eventually, hopefully, I will be selling tickets for the shows that I do start putting together. But right now, we're focusing on this new venue and this new open mic. So please come over, please sign up, please enjoy. It's a labor of love, and I really, really hope you guys enjoy all that labor.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited.
Definitely. All right, we're definitely gonna have you back again. For sure.
I'm excited. That's fun.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. That was OFFBEAT and Unfiltered podcast.
I'm
with Brianna Carbajal.
Yeah.
Again, guys, make sure you guys go out there to the first round downtown for Brianna Does Comedy.
And stuff.
That's a cool name. I like that name.
Thank you. And the stuff is like the tarot reading and the ceramics and all that crap that I do at home.
You do tarot reading too?
Oh, yeah.
Dope. That's freaking hella dope.
If you guys ever interested, you know what?
Cool.
I'm going to start hiring myself out for Halloween. You guys
do it.
We just get spooky.